What's Gucci YouTube? Welcome back to Two Guys One Coupe. I'm Wilson, this is Mitch, and today we're going to take you around our near identical Porsche 718 Cayman GTS 4.0s.
The GTS models. There are a couple things that come standard with the GTS. First thing I just wanted to point out is the vents. Although these are pretty standard with any 718 Cayman in the 982 generation, they're always going to be painted black as standard. On something like a GT4 or Spider, they're a little bigger, stick out a little more, and they're usually painted body color, although you could paint them black if you wanted to as an option. GTS's standard get the Carrera S wheels, 20-inch rims. Again, black as standard. That's a very common GTS thing. These have the Pirelli P0 tires, 235s in the front, 265s in the back. Another nice thing about the GTS is the light package is standard in black, so both front headlights and tail lights have the black styling. On a base Cayman or an S, they would have more aluminum mixed in, but on a GTS it's fully black. One nice thing that they've added for this year with the GTS 4.0 that used to not be standard is black extra trim pieces. The diffuser in the front gives it a bit of a more aggressive look, sticks out a little further. It's one of my favorite pieces on the vehicle. And then another thing that you'll notice very different from all the other 982 generation 718s is the exhaust. This being a 4.0 flat 6, they kind of went with the 911 GT3 type styling where the exhausts are split. You'll see the same thing on the 991 911s, the GT3s, GT3 Touring. It's a pretty standard thing. Obviously this piece down here in black is another very nice touch. And on the base Cayman and the S, it's a very popular styling to have the center mounted exhausts, either in the trapezoid shape or the dual tips. So just another slight difference. As Wilson said, these vehicles are near identical. We're going to point out a couple little differences. Wilson has the badging, the 718 Cayman GTS on here, painted in black. You can also get it in body color. The Porsche in the aluminum brush styling that comes as standard. You're going to see mine's a little different. The wing, also a standard in the body color. You're going to see a slight difference on mine. I believe we only have 4 differences, I think 4 on the exteriors. On Wilson's, you're going to see that the door handles, again, standard in the body color. Mine, this is the first difference that we're pointing out. Ooh, just unlocked it, or locked it maybe. The door handle is painted in black. That's a Porsche exclusive option. And coming around back here, you see that my wing is painted in black, another exclusive option. I have the model designation deleted and the Porsche styling painted in black. It's another low-cost option, and those are the main differences between the two vehicles. I think that's all the differences on the exterior. Like we said, near identical. About these Caymans is the keyless entry. It's pretty cool on both the front and the rear trunk. You just put your hand right there, pops it right open. There's a little latch. Want to see the new 4-liter flat 6 engine? Well, too bad it's not in here. Of course, this being a Porsche, engine not in the front. We have a very large front trunk here, a frunk as it's come to be known. A couple other things for windshield washer fluid. This is really big. I've never had any problem. You can buy a ton of groceries, you can go on trips, whatever, suitcases, luggage, it all fits in here. Very nice front trunk space for how small of a vehicle this is. I think it has quite a lot of space. Just close it, click it shut on the crest. So you came to see the engine. Once again, hand right below the trunk lid. Too bad again. Obviously, this being a 718 Cayman, the engine is here in the middle, covered by all this. Also have rear trunk space. Again, quite a lot of space in my opinion. These come off, these little guards here, but that covers it up as you close it. Again, a lot of space, both front trunk and rear trunk. But yeah, of course, engine's in the middle between the front and rear axle. That's a pretty standard thing on the Boxers and Caymans ever since the Boxster came out in the late 90s. And obviously different from a 911, which doesn't have a rear trunk. If you open up the trunk on a 911, the engine is right here out behind the rear axle. Okay, now moving to the interior. Again, both cars very much identical. You're going to note that there are a lot of carbon fiber options on these. So carbon fiber steering wheel, really lovely design. I think probably one of the best looking steering wheels you can get on the market right now. Also has the multi-function options here. Also, of course, we want to note that these vehicles have the Sport Chrono Pack as standard with the GTS. You have the normal, Sport, Sport Plus, and then individual select drive modes. Also, because of Sport Chrono, you get the dial up here in the middle. It's kind of a Porsche standard they've been doing for many years. Other carbon fiber bits, you'll note that the dash trim has a lot of carbon fiber on it. Also very nice transition between the leather up here on the top of the dash and then the Alcantara underneath. Also has carbon fiber in here. The gear select has carbon fiber trim on it, another nice option. Also have carbon fiber in the door sills here. Again, more very nice Alcantara options on the seat. Also this with the Porsche crest here. Mine does not have this. Another small difference. I think that looks really good. This vehicle has the smoking package. It's a zero cost option. You get a little latch right there with the cigarette lighter underneath. Mine does not have a latch on it, just a open little compartment. Again, just a small difference. And then obviously we want to note that these vehicles have the carbon fiber bucket seats as an option. They're a bit hard to get in and out of, but once you're in, it's very solid, very nice side bolstering, and it is carbon fiber all throughout on the bucket seat here. I think it looks really nice. If I move the seat up, you can see the carbon fiber all back here. Really beautiful design. You'll see basically the same thing, 911s, GT3s, and such that have the bucket seats equipped. Again, a little hard to get in and out of, but for what you get, it's really worth it. Again, once you're in, you're not going anywhere. Both vehicles have some chalk trim. They have the standard interior, the race techs with chalk stitching, you'll see, chalk seat belts. The tachometer is done in chalk. And yeah, all this stitching, this is really nice, that would normally come in black, is all done in chalk. Really, really nice design all throughout the interior.
As these are nearly identical, the MSRP on this one right back that way is $110,070,
and the MSRP on mine over here is $109,650. Both the cars obviously have the 4.0 liter flat six engine. It's rated at 394 horsepower and makes 309 foot-pounds of torque. Slightly detuned from the GT4 and Spider, but yeah, still lots of power.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. Again, this is 2 Guys 1 Coupe. Thanks. Ciao.